Hey everyone, this is Carla R. Jenkins. As you know by now, I passed my Oracle Cloud Multi Cloud Architect Associate exam today. Well, tonight is August 11th, 2023. Within an hour ago, I passed it. And it's a couple things, I would say at least three or four things I do want to talk about my experience. So, number one, get in there when it's the 30-minute mark. So I sat at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I got in there at 5:30 p.m. You want to know why? Because my Zoom froze. And it's a contingency thing. If you freeze and it's a white screen, you cannot reload it. I recommend you getting out and getting out as soon as you see that. They do use Zoom. So I believe it's a five-step process. So first, you click on the check-in button within 30 minutes. Two, you have to download this lockdown thing. If you already have it on your computer, you got to download it again for this particular session. Then the third thing is you got to test it and open it up. So if it downloads and it doesn't open immediately, go to the Manila folder, like that envelope folder insignia. Click on that, go to my PC and then downloads and click on the lock in thing on download. That enables you to um, be able to access it, because one of the steps is to click on the executable file. Then you have to test it, and then after that, you have to click on the thing to verify that you tested. Then you get into the room. For my experience, Oracle used Zoom. That's where it froze for me initially. And the mistake I made that I was happy to recover from was sitting there on the white screen thinking it was going to reload. It does not reload. So, in my first time getting the Zoom, I actually made it all the way to the proctor. But for some reason, my camera didn't work. So, it's this white screen here with the exam on the left side. So, I had to get in. I had to end it, and I ended at like 5:58. So I ended the whole session, went back on, clicked in the email from the desktop link, because I tried doing it on my cell phone because I have the Zoom app, and it just works better on the desktop, especially the amount of memory you would need for the lockdown. So I managed to get back into my exam 6 p.m. on the dot. That's why the first thing I recommend is, if it say 30 minutes out, please take 30 minutes out. Number two, for me, in my experience, for the associate when it's proctor, I got an incomplete, and that scared me because up until this point, I only sat for the unproctor foundation associate. So they give you your thing immediately. So I'm like, incomplete. So I wrote down this email and everything. About 5-10 minutes later, it said I passed. So I was very happy about that. But I guess they're looking at the proctor and they don't give it out immediately. I think I did it an hour. Right now it's 7:39 p.m. Eastern Daylight, and I got the badge, but I didn't get like the score report and my certification. They said it'd be within 24 hours. However, I did want to pass that along. So don't be afraid if it says incomplete, because I first received the incomplete, and that scared me. I was in the process of typing this email, and then I got a success of another email that followed it saying I passed it, which is good. And then the board changed too. The third thing I recommend is, if you do want to participate in the Oracle Cloud Race to certification, schedule your exam right now. I scheduled this August 11th on Sunday, July 30th. Nothing that week was available. It was the next week. Now, granted, I will say my birthday is August 9th, so I didn't take it leading up to my birthday. I took it 2 days afterwards. However, if you were to open it up right now for August 11th, next week will be unavailable. So you're looking at the week of August 21st, 2023. It ends on August 30th, August 31st. I want to make sure that if you want to sit for this and participate in the free promotion, I suggest you schedule it right now because people, this is like the final 2 3 weeks. I want you to have enough time to take your exam and to like have the choice of when you want it proctored. And then the fourth thing I would say about this is regarding the Zoom. So once I got into the Zoom, you go to like one of these breakout rooms. In my experience, it wasn't as stringent as um, Pearson View or Criterion because I had to write down like this exam code. So I use this, which is my Oracle Cloud composition, to write down the code so that you have to enter this code to enter the exam room because it's like a check to verify that the proctor approved of it. So the fact I had to use this to write it down, they weren't as stringent on, you know, as like Pearson View. They didn't make me do a 360, even though I had a table and a chair. I had everything. I'm in a room. I'm the only person in it. I had the full protocol. I even had my ID available. And in this certain instance, they did not ask me for it. However, I made sure I had everything ready because you know how it is. The minute you don't have something, they'll ask for it. So this is my Oracle Cloud multi cloud associate architect exam experience with a proctor, what you need to know, troubleshooting, which is very important, and what happens afterwards. So I'm very happy to be multi cloud. If you follow my journey, you know I'm very big on being multiple cloud. In addition to Oracle certified, I'm AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud certified, plus work experience, of course. And if you or your company needs help managing its multi cloud resources and workloads, get in touch with me at Carl R. Jenkins and info at Carl R. Jenkins. So thank you and good luck, everyone.